Everyone's reading the Detroit Native Sun, even our competitors. We've got the best writers, best coverage, and best ad rates to draw new clients to your business. Advertise with us for as little as $35. All ads include a free design and will be featured in both our print version newspaper and online. Call today for a free price quote and take advantage of our specials. When you purchase any full or half page for 2 months, we'll give you the third month free. That's right, you can reach another potential 50,000 to 100,000 clients for free. After all, three's the charm in advertising. Call today at 313-457-5944 or email us at DetroitNativeSunNews@gmail.com or visit our website at www.DetroitNativeSunOnline.com. We're waiting for your call. 313-457-5944.
Good morning, and welcome to the show, WHBS, as known as Exposure Under the Sun. This morning, we would like to thank Valerie Lockhart again for the Detroit Native Sun newspaper for allowing the Motown women veterans to have this platform to bring you resources and different services that are provided by different business owners for our veterans. Today, we have a special guest. His name is Mr. Brandon Hall.
Hello.
And good morning, Brandon.
Morning. Thank you.
Brandon is a franchise owner of Tubby's Submarine. Now, I know a lot of you love Tubby's like I do. And this Tubby's is located at 25380 Van Born. Tubby's, this Tubby's is so unique from other Tubby's that I've gone to that I had to have Brandon on the show because not only does his restaurant offer different things as far as your dining, but also this franchise owner, he has done a lot of support and gives a lot of support to veterans and first responders, and that right there won my heart just when I walked into his establishment. But I'll let Brandon tell you more about it, and as we go more to learn about the differences of franchising opposed to owning your own business. So again, welcome, Brandon. I appreciate you to the show.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
So let's tell a viewing audience, first of all, what makes your Tubby's at 25380 Van Born? What makes this Tubby's different from any other Tubby's restaurant?
Yeah, well, it starts with me. It has to start with the owner. It has to start with the community. A lot of people went to this business. I bought this business from a previous owner who was only in it for the money, which is okay. You know, for most business people, that's what they teach you. But the way I learned, the only way to have a successful business is getting the community first. So the reason why we different is first is because we just offer so much more than any other Tubby's or any other party restaurant in our city will offer. We do every day. We do 4 to 8 specials for the community. One day is student night, one day is kids night, one day is $2 Tuesday, one day is veterans night, one day is just for the community. We do Friday, we do the movies for the local community. We do, if you have a local zip code, you get an automatic 10% off. And we just try to walk around in the community and try to get as much as we can. And then food wise, we're different because we're the only Tubby's with a full ice cream and smoothies and milkshakes and all that on the other side. We call that the Bliss side. This is a business that I bought as well with the Tubby's called Bliss Ice Cream and Coffee. So we merged the two. So we have Tubby's on one side, Bliss on the other side. So as long with the community stuff we do, we are the only Tubby's where you can get desserts, ice cream, milkshakes, and all the other things of that nature when you come into our place. And you see we sit down, we have patios, vented patios, we have patios outside, about 50, 60 seats for anybody to come in. So, and we're standalone drive-through. I mean, I can keep going on about the business, but that's about enough to start off with.
So what made you go into franchising though? So there's a lot of young business people out here, or just even yourself, if you retired and you're thinking about starting your own business. I went to a class called the Warriors University. It was a cohort program, and the program lasts about 8 weeks, and they give you all the different tips on how to start your business. And then there was the one segment about franchising, and it's allowing you to recognize the difference between starting your own business and franchising. And so, what do you see the advantages in franchising?
Yeah, the advantage of franchise, you always have that anchor, and you always have production behind you. You always have a team behind you. They come in. When I first opened the franchise, they came in with me and helped me organize my store, helped me get it together. It's always service that you can call, as well as the anchor is just the commercials and all that stuff that just give you a nonstop business. So we get a nonstop number that we always get from just Tubby's by itself bringing business in, and then it's on us to add to it. So having that anchor, I've ran businesses before by myself, and it was a lot of hustle by yourself, a lot of getting out there, meeting people, which I'm good at, which I do now, but you didn't have that other anchor coming in and that other support bringing customers into you. So any franchise you get, they already established and they already have customer bases. Like I said, people already know about Tubby's. I don't have to sell you on Tubby's. I don't have to sell you on sandwiches. That speaks for itself, and that's their job to sell. And then they make sure all the products we have is up to code. They make sure all the products we have is safe to eat. Or make sure all the products we have has been through everything. When you're doing it yourself, you some people cut corners, some people slip that, so having this organization behind us, having that anchor behind you, just give you a platform that you can always stand on. And it's up to you how far you want to take that platform. And that's how they look at each individual owner. Who's going to take it to the next level? Who's going to, expand the reach of the other people that they can't get.
So when you're in the franchising business, Brandon, do you ever get the chance to own it yourself, or is it still a part of the bigger corporation?
Well, yeah, I'm an owner. I get full ownership of whatever I want to do with my store, with my products.
Okay.
Just the only thing is I just can't disclose, the ingredients of what we do, or I can't challenge them. I can't, for instance, like I have the ice cream, but I couldn't put any other food in there that would challenge their food. That's the only restrictions you have. Like I couldn't do pizza or burgers or other sandwiches because it'll take away from the sub sale. So that's why we're on the dessert side to bring that in. They allowed that to go. But
oh wow! So because I thought that see, again, this is why I'm glad we have you on the show, because I'm thinking that ice cream section in your store was a part of Tubby's, but that's a whole separate entity.
That's all us. Yep, that's all us. Yep, and even the Tubby side, like I said, as long as we don't, I got full ownership of the pricing, the menu. If I wanted to give away subs every day, I could, but that's not smart. You know what I mean? Then they come see me, but you get full rights. I make sure I ask that when we first started. How much do I get? Can I do the pricing? Can I? So they say, yeah, it's your store. You do what you want to do. You paid it for it, so it's ours.
Well, I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance, again, the address is 25380 Van Born, and that's in Taylor, Michigan. If you ever get a chance, and I truly encourage you to stop by this particular Tubby's, especially since they offer such wonderful discounts to veterans and first responders, because again, this is like no other Tubby's. Trust me when I say, especially the seating area. You're allowed to come in there to watch movies, and they have a beautiful outdoor patio. And when he's speaking of that Bliss ice cream, oh my goodness, this is something to really, really try out. I was just speaking to Brandon prior to the show that I stopped in there the other day to get a strawberry shake. And I'm telling you, this strawberry shake was so good. I almost had to go back and get another one the very next day because of the good quality of ingredients that they use to make their milkshake smoothies, all of that. And so when you do your movie night, Brandon, how many people can actually come and enjoy the movie?
Yeah, we have about 50. Like I said, we have seating for about 50, 60 people. So, I mean, we haven't got that full yet. We had just started it. It's been our 2 weeks we have started. So we had last week we had about 25 people that came and enjoyed it. We run it for about 4 hours. So we run the movie back to back. Last week we did Captain America, New Brave New. So this week I think we're trying to get the Minecraft movie. for the kids. That's still in theaters, but I think it's starting to do a release. So we're trying to get that. And yeah, but our seating in our area, we have sports playing every night, especially local sports. If it's the Tigers or Pistons playing, we got that on the TV. Hockey playoffs is playing, we got that on the TV. We keep news on one of the TVs. We try to have everything for everybody. My staff is represented by every race. I have 2 Arabs, I have 2 whites, I have 2 blacks, I have a Honduran girl that speaks full Spanish. So we try to cover every base in there.
Wow, talk about being multicultural.
Yeah,
I mean, I love it because I'm telling you, I used to live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that was truly a challenge because you go in there and everybody was speaking Spanish, and you trying to put your order in, and nobody spoke English,
yeah.
And so that's a nice culture plus. I mean,
and I kind of do that whenever we can tell when somebody comes in if they Spanish. I call my Spanish girl to the register. Whenever somebody come in, you know, like if I may come to the register, or whenever somebody Arab come in, I make them feel comfortable. It's not trying to be racist or call people out, but we just want people to feel comfortable, and it's been working. So when the Spanish people come in and they talking with our girl that speaks Spanish, and I can speak a little as well, but when they talk to them, they feel like, oh, this place for me. I can come back, and they've been coming back. And then the Arab people we have, they can come in and feel comfortable. They speak Arabic with our worker. The hijabis, they come in and they feel comfortable. They don't feel like somebody looking at them wrong, or they don't feel like they not welcome. And especially for us, I make sure we feel welcome. I make sure they know that we black owned over there. So it's a spot for us as well. So we try to get everybody in the community, and being in Dearborn Heights and Taylor and Westland, that's the demographic.
Yes.
So we make sure we cover that.
Oh my goodness! I'm talking about a jack of all trades here. I mean, he is truly covering all the bases for this Tubby Sub, and like I say, this is a place you really, really have to go and experience. And I know when you think in Tubby's, you think like the average McDonald's, Burger King, things of this nature. But I'm telling you, Brandon here has really and truly taken this Tubby's to a whole nother level. Family oriented. Again, if you just want to come out for a gathering with your girls or your boys or what have you, the location will accommodate you. And also just even small little birthday parties for your kids to where you don't have to always go out and spend an arm and a leg for your babies to come out and celebrate, because they would truly love that ice cream, that's for sure.
Yes.
And so he has something on the menu for everyone. But what I'm really honored about with Brandon with his Tubby's franchise, again, to be as young as he is, and again for the different cultures that he's bringing into the Tubby's, is the fact that he's working again with veterans. And on June the 12th, this coming up, Brandon's location at the 25380 Van Born will be honoring our female veterans for Female Veterans Recognition Day. So I encourage all you women veterans, if you're in the neighborhood, if you're not in the neighborhood, drive to the neighborhood, because Brandon will be offering a lot of specials to our female veterans. You're either going to get buy one, get one free sandwiches, free ice cream, free frosty. You're going to get something free, that's for sure. And also, on top of that, you will receive the 10% discount. So this is a day that his restaurant will be honoring female veterans. And again, that would be June 12th, 2025, for our Female Veterans Recognition Day.
Yeah, we will be posting it on our site too. Not to cut you off, we'll be posting it on our site, and it's every day is 10% off for veterans and seniors. But on that specific day, yes, I mean, free ice cream all day for the veterans. And then on the Tubby side, if you get a purchase, you get another one half off. And on the ice cream side, if you get a purchase, you get another one free. So we're doing a lot of stuff. And like I said, when you come in, you will see all the different things we provide. You know, it's like you said, there's no way you can walk out there and not feel like you can get a deal or then get something free.
Oh, yeah. So. Because like I said, the very first time, now, because when did you actually open? Just so I make the sure the dates are correct.
I took over April 1st. So it's been a little over a month now. Yeah, and that's how much we turned it around from that day. It took about 2-3 weeks to flush out all the old stuff and bring our stuff in. And then now we're on our second month and kicking off a lot of stuff.
Wow. I mean, trust me, if you go into this Tubby's, you would not even have known that they've only been open a short while. I thought you guys were open for at least, I don't know, 6-7 months or whatever. But I would drive past this Tubby's on several occasions, and I just kept telling myself, gotta get in this Tubby's. And I'm telling you that the atmosphere of this restaurant, the hominess of this restaurant, the warmth of this restaurant. If you didn't know no better, you wouldn't even think that you're actually in a Tubby's, because like I said, there are no other Tubby's that I have known of just in the Wayne, Detroit, Oakland, and no other county unlike yours. And I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. For sure. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know, it was a blessing when you walked in, and we was happy to meet. I walked away from the register to talk with you. You know, I appreciate what you're doing. I like hearing stuff like that how you got this women's group going on, and we talked about it before and off air that it never even hit me like that. And I'm already doing stuff for veterans, but I didn't realize how the women of veterans are being, you know, forgotten and disenfranchised. So I like that you bring that to the light. That's amazing, because the women that is so many of them. Like you told me how many in your organization. I mean, it's unfathomable that how people just been overlooking it, you know. And I watch when people do veteran stuff online, and it's always a old grandpa or old something like that. Nobody talking about the women, you know. So except for that last movie that just came out that I seen about the women that was in the Army. But other than that, you're the only one out here fighting for them. Well, I'm sure it's many more, but you're the only one that's really putting your stamp on it. And so when you walked in, people like that's who I want to link with. People that's about service, people that's about community, finding niches that needs to be highlighted and spotlighted. And that's what you do, and we appreciate that. And, you know, like I told you, we all for your organization. We donating, we giving in, we trying to do anything we can to support you guys. So it was a mutual great meeting that we had in the beginning.
It truly was. It truly was. So again, this fabulous Tubby's is located at 25380 Van Born. Please come out and support this this young man and his franchise business. I'm telling you, the Tubby's. Some people try to shortcut on the meat portion, but I'm telling you, he's doing it. He's really doing it. And again, I'm so proud that he's in the neighborhood. And again, we female veterans will be hosting events at this particular Tubby's, because like I say, how large this Tubby's is. And again, to come out and just relax. Like you said, the games are coming up now, and feel free to come and sit and watch the game and enjoy your meal. And I really like the outdoor setting. That's really nice too. He has a really nice outdoor patio in front of the Tubby's, to where you can just sit there in the summertime. And like I say, it's just a place where you can just sit and relax and enjoy your meal. So again, we're looking forward to bringing the ladies out, and especially June 12th and beyond. So again, if you're thinking about franchising, start to your own business. Like Brandon was saying, the organizations, they come in and they will help you set up and get you established to where you're not trying to start from scratch. And so generally, how long, just to sum it up, once you decided to franchise this Tubby's, how long did it take for all the paperwork and the ownership to go through? Yeah,
it takes mine was kind of quick. Mine was about 45 days, but sometimes it could take to about 2 months. You have to do a franchise. First, you had to get accepted. Our contract had to get accepted by Tubby's, and they accepted our contract between me and the previous owner. You got to pay a little transfer fee, and then you train. They have to give you 240 franchise training hours to learn everything about the business, to learn how everything works, to ordering, how to make every product, how to do everything. So I had to go through that. I had to go through the 240 hours training. And then, like I said, then when you get to the place, then you open up, then they come for about 2 weeks behind you, then they watch you, and then and they let you go. But you had to get approved, and it's been a process. It wasn't just overnight. It's been the things that I've done leading up to it, I've done my own ice cream shop way back in 2012, 13. I thought I was done with it. I moved on to other businesses. but once other opportunities come up, because I did those things back in the day, it was easy to say, hey, yeah, I got experience with ice cream. I got experience with food. I got experience in restaurant business. I've done that. So it was easy to make that transition to get back in it. And it was easy for the old owner to accept me versus he had other people that wanted to buy it, but they was just like him, just business guys want to come in and just buy it and just going to milk the business. Mm-hmm. But when he seen it with somebody that gonna care about the business, somebody that's going to care about the community, and somebody that had some experience before, and like I didn't know that experience was going to give me this later, because all we had was ice cream. We didn't have sandwiches and we couldn't do food and others. We just had ice cream, and we did a lot with just ice cream. So I knew when I got this opportunity where I got a full store, I got sandwiches behind me, I got a franchise behind me, it's no way I can fail in this one. I mean, I can fail, but I'm not trying to.
Right. Well, and I doubt if you will. Mm-hmm. Because, again, Tubby's has been around for a good while. It's just a matter of making sure your Tubby's is fresh and making sure that, they're getting a good portion of everything. And so that's the difference with a lot of different restaurants. One, Tubby's may come through and the customer service is bad, so you don't go back to that one. Or you go to another Tubby's and then the food is not as tasty or fresh. Yeah. So, but like I said, I doubt very seriously. I mean, in my heart, I can truly say, I doubt very seriously if you're not going to be successful because of all the extra amenities that you provide for this particular restaurant, and especially the movie night. Oh my goodness. And the fact that you're going to, be renting it out for birthday parties and just gatherings and all of that. So that speaks volume in itself. So again, we would like to thank you, Brandon, for taking the time out to come and help educate our audience on franchising and also just being able to be blessed to give back to the community.
Thank you.
These are things that a lot of restaurants and businesses need to be more aware of. Just take care of your own area, if nothing else, so that people that lives around the corner or just up the street or whatever wouldn't mind coming to you instead of driving 10, 15 miles out of their way.
Yes.
So again, that's a good tip to pass on to others. And so as we wrap up our show today, and I thank you again for joining us, don't forget now our closing date for our Myrtle Beach trip, which will be coming up August 14th through the 18th. The reservations are closing up soon, so you can please call 843-366-5602 to make your reservation. And also you can find this information on our website. That's at motownwva.org. And we hope to see everyone in Myrtle Beach enjoying yourselves. And again, this is not only for female veterans. This is just for veterans all across the nation to be able to come out and enjoy time with your family. And also, if you would like to place an ad with the Detroit Native Sun, please call, find Detroit Native Sun on the website, and ad starts at $35 and up. And we will also be like to thank those who have already and still are donating to Motown Women Veterans. We appreciate your support as we support our female veterans out there who are really really being underserved. A lot of people have this concept that, if you're a veteran, you're being taken care of, or I know you're getting compensation. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. We do have a lot of homeless veterans out there, and more so, my heart is for my female veterans with their children. So please continue to submit your donations. We appreciate it and everything that you have done so far to support us. And we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, 10:30 to 11, here at WHPS TV 33 on demand. Exposure under the sun. Thank you.
Seeking out my sisters, one after one, finding my footing after I laid down my gun. Just wanna be valued
Women military veterans often find themselves undervalued compared to their male counterparts, both during their service and after their departure from the military. Support systems and services tend to prioritize the needs of male veterans over that of female veterans who look to find their footing after their military service. Resources tailored to the unique challenges faced by women veterans are scarce, leaving many without the necessary support. This lack of recognition and accommodation for female veterans not only undermines their service, but also intensifies the difficulties they face in reintegrating into society and accessing essential resources. Motown Women Veterans have made it our mission to support and uplift female veterans, whether they are transitioning from active duty or have served their nation long ago. Together, we honor their legacy and ensure they receive the care and opportunities they so richly deserve. We salute our women veterans who have fallen before they got a chance to rise with honor.